Queens, how are you doing? I'm back with another video. So um, just to talk to you about pursuing your dreams and pursuing your vision and just going out there head first, regardless if you know what you're doing or not. And in the process of you pursuing your dreams, pursuing your vision, I just want to let you know that a lot of people, they're not going to believe in your dreams and in your vision. But you, being number one, you have to believe in yourself, believe in your vision, believe in your dreams, and not allow people to deter you from it. If you had a dream or a vision about anything and you say, I just want to pursue that thing, but I'm afraid because it seems so mass, it seems so big, it seems unreachable and unattainable, I'm here to confirm to you that that is actually a good dream. That dream is real, because God will give you things to do that seems impossible, because He operates and functions and specializes in the impossible. You're not supposed to be able to figure it all out at one time. It happens, and it pans itself out, and it grows, and you can see it as you go, as you begin to do little things in that particular dream or that vision that God is giving you. As you move forward in doing that thing, you will start seeing it begin to blossom, to grow, and to manifest. It's just like a little seed. You will never know what that seed really truly is, or how it's going to come out to be, until you take out the time on faith, plant that seed, begin to water and cultivate it. And once you see it grow, it still will not look like it should look until time passes, and then you start seeing that that seed begin to grow into a blossom, to be what you thought it would be. But when you first seen that seed, it looked nothing like what it turned out to be. And so even with a dream or a vision or a prophetic word or something that you believe in yourself, you will never know what it's going to be until you begin to work at it, until you start knocking it out. And let's say in certain dreams or certain visions, you don't quite think that it's going to come out the way you want it to, because you don't have the funds, or you don't have the resources, you don't have the money. But I promise you this. Once you start doing something, you start speaking that thing into existence, you start talking about it, you start asking questions, you start praying to God, you start asking Him things, it will start to unfold. But you just have to apply faith with it. Faith without works is dead. You just can't sit there and say, oh, I believe that this thing is going to happen, but you're just sitting there. You want a particular job, or you wanting to do a particular thing in your life, but you're just sitting there. You got to apply faith with it, but you're not going to see it until you start working at it, okay? So you just can't sit there and expect a job to just pop up out of nowhere, or an opportunity to pop out of nowhere. You're not doing anything, okay? That means you have to work at it. Seek that thing out. Pursue it. If you want to buy something or buy a house or whatever the thing is, you got to start back. You got to start putting back money, buying furniture. You have to start a little savings account. I don't care if it's $25 a week, $25 a week, $50 a week, $1,000 a week, a few $1,000s a week, however you do it, but you have to start putting back something towards it, okay? And so that's the dream and the vision. You have to pursue it. You can't give up on it. You can't stop. And if you tell people about your dream and say, I dream of having a humongous house, or a house made of glass, or I dream of driving this type of vehicle, and the vehicle may be a $60, $80, $100 something $1,000 vehicle, a thousands of dollar vehicle. But you cannot tell people about your dream, and then when they don't believe you or believe in your dream, or they think it's just too big, they're going to tell you, oh, that car is going to be too much for you, or that house is going to be too much for you, or that business is going to be too much for you. You stop them right there, because they don't see the dream. They do not see the vision. They do not see what God is doing in your life. Only you do. It's just between you and God, and you have to trust the process. Trust the process, because there is a process, even with us in life. You know, we crawled, we walked, we began to run, we began to talk, we began to speak, And now we speak intelligently. Now we face things in life, instead of us reacting, now we respond, and we respond maturely. So it's a process in everything in life, okay? So I just want you to continue pursuing your dreams, believing in your dreams, and only attach yourself with people who dream too. Only surround yourself with dreamers, people that are going in a place where you are, and attach yourself with people who are where you're going so they can help you along the way. Do not allow yourself to be around people who don't want anything out of life. Do not allow yourself to be surrounded by people who don't want to go anywhere in life, because they will only pull you down, drag you down. They will only suck the life out of you because they don't want things out of life. And they will try to sabotage you. Because they know that you have a great life. They envy you, jealous of your vision, your dreams. Let's think about Joseph in the Bible. I believe that was the one. And he told his brothers about his dreams. And because they felt like he was the baby one or whatever, they end up being envious of him, and they end up selling him off into slavery. Okay, so it even lets you know that even family members, that know about your dreams can easily sabotage you. They can easily try to do things to keep you from pursuing your dreams and your vision and pursuing that thing that God has showed you. Or they can be just jealous of the fact that they know you're going to do great things in life, and they are not in a position to do those things. But they are. They can actually do it. But they don't want to change their mindset. They don't want to have to discipline themselves. They don't want to stop doing the things that they're doing. They don't want to make the sacrifices, because anytime that you're doing something, a vision or dream, that means you won't be able to go out with your friends all the time. You won't be able to travel. You probably won't be able to get your nails done, your hair done, with those fancy clothes, fancy shoes, because you're making some sacrifices in life, because you're putting back your funds and your money, and you have to stay focused on that vision and that dream, and you can't let nobody rip you from out of that place, out of that vision, and out of that dream. You have to continue pursuing it, because you have to be the one to believe in you. You have to be that one to believe in your dreams. You can't expect mom or sister or brother to do it. You have to be that one to pursue that thing. I mean, you have to wake up with that thing on your mind, go to sleep with that on your mind. I mean, from the things that you do throughout the day, keep it on your mind. And when you get your paycheck should be going towards that vision or that dream. I mean, it should become a part of you, because when you have a vision or dream about something, that is something that God has placed inside of you. And the things that God has for us is good and not of evil, but to get us to our expected end. And that's what we have to continue pursuing. Those thoughts and dreams and visions God placed inside of us, those desires are His desires for our life. And we have to trust that. But if we think that God is not going to do it, or it's not attainable, we start looking at what we're capable of doing. We start looking at, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I don't know enough people. When you start looking at your own self and your own abilities, that's when you're going to fail. Because you got to look at something in a higher power, something beyond and greater than you. The vision did not come just from you. It came from a higher source, which is God. So you have to think beyond that. And God has given you the ability to do it. He's given us gifts. Gifts give us the ability to get wealth. That thing is on the inside of us. They look at us as little gods. We have a greater God. If God is greater, is He that is in us is greater than he that is in the world. If God is on the inside of us, what does that say about us? I mean, that makes us giants on this earth. That makes us little gods on this earth. That means the things that Jesus did, He wished that we can do greater things on this earth. That means that the things that He was able to do, tear down things and build up things, we're able to do that in some. I'm just saying, we just cannot let our dreams just go to waste. We just cannot think that we cannot do it because it seems so massive, so huge, so big for us. We have to continue dreaming that thing. It's just, and slowly chiseling things down on that particular dream. Start knocking things down. What do you think the dream is? Okay, if it's something that, like I was talking about the house, or putting on a big, humongous conference, or building your own ministry, having your own church, whatever it is that God will have you to do, you need to start building on that. And, queens, I have to say this. Build upon yourself. Make yourself valuable. Start finding things out what you can do to make yourself better. If you have any weaknesses or any flaws, I'm here to tell you work on those flaws. If you're one of those people say, if they say the wrong thing to me, I'm going to pop off, I'm going to catch an attitude, I'm going to get mad, I'm going to get angry, I'm going to say something to them. Well, if you know that's your weakness, you need to work on that, queen. Because you just can't pop off at everybody. Because listen to this. Your gift will get you places, but your character is going to keep you there. So that's something you have to remember. If you don't have the right character, you don't know how to respond to things properly, you don't know how to carry yourself, you do not know how to react to situations, I'm telling you, it's going to tear you down. I'm telling you, life is going to drag you down. Situations going to break you down. You're not going to make it because you do not believe in yourself. You do not invest in yourself.